Differences between a Birkin and a Kelly. Hermès 101 Handbag Academy, the difference between a Birkin and a Kelly, similarities and differences featuring some of my bags, okay? Do how they look open versus how they look closed. Okay, one second. When they're closed or when they're new, they can look pretty similar. A lot of people do get them confused because they can have the same kind of shape. They both have these little dust cloth, and the sangles and the tourette and the plaques is what you can see. So it looks kind of similar. Kellys are usually a little more trapezoidal, and this is Cellier. So there's a difference between the top styles too, which we can talk about separately, but Cellier looks a little more stiff, Breton is a little more slouchy, but they kind of look pretty much similar. But the main differences you can notice from the get-go is that Kelly has one handle, Birkin has two handles. The backs look pretty similar. And ignore this, same tourette, plaques, and sangles here. Kellys have these D-rings for the straps on their one handle. Birkins do not. Okay, now let's look at them. Now let's look at them open because you can see a lot more differences. So, open, the Birkin has these three flaps that go over the second handle. Okay, this middle one has a square, and these two go to cover these pontettes, I believe they're called. Okay. The Kelly doesn't have these. These are for the sangles to rest in, okay? Turn lock, and the blind stamp is here. It's two handles. Inside you have one flat pocket in the front and a zip pocket in the back. On a Kelly, I think 28 and above, there's two pockets in the front, and then 25, there's only one pocket. So there's two pockets in the front and one zip pocket in the back. And then on 25, there's one, and on Mini Kelly, there's just one flat pocket in the back. Other differences, like I said, two handles. The biggest difference is a Kelly can have a strap attached to it, and a Birkin can't. Flap is flat with hardware here on here. This flap, like I said, has three little grooves with no hardware. Most of the time you wear this open, this is like a tote. It's like a big tote. This is more of a, I guess, purse handbag because of the way it closes. But they both close the same way. You pull these in and pull the flap over on both of them. But there are a bunch of different ways to open and close it because of the sangles and because of how you want it. Like you can rest these kind of here if you want and have that kind of look. Squash it in. There's a bunch of different ways it can look. This, you can't really rest them anywhere, so they just kind of flop to the bottom. Again, this is, like I said, more trapezoidal. Those are kind of the same. Otherwise, they're pretty similar. Oh, yeah, the price difference and accessibility and hard to get and covetedness. I think now I'm going to keep this short and sweet, but if there's more questions, let me know in the comments below. I'm sure there are other things that I'm forgetting. I'm sure there's other similarities that I'm forgetting. But those are the basics. They both have 4 feet. That's all for now, but if you have more questions, let me know and we can do more